Welcome back, JT Gang. If you new, you already know what to do. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you can join the fam. All right, y'all. So today, we're gonna go ahead and get a little story time. So this is my first story time that I will be telling on my channel. I'm gonna be doing a lot more story times for y'all. So if y'all have a specific story time y'all want to do, go ahead and drop that in the comments so I know. Today's story time is gonna be about how I beat my ex-boyfriend up. Yeah, I ain't gonna do too much rambling. We're just gonna go ahead and get right into the video. All right, y'all. So this happened when I was living in Florida. I used to live in Florida. I lived a lot of places. Me and my mom and my sister, we used to move a lot. So yeah. This particular time I was living in Fort Pierce, Florida. So if you know where that at, yeah. And I was going to the school. I think the school was called Dan McCarty, something like that. This happened around 2017, 2018. I can't tell you the specific time. I was really young, probably like 13, 14. I don't even know if I was that old. So I had this little boyfriend. He used to always come around the house and all this stuff. I met him in school. I used to tell my mama that he was my friend, but in all reality, yeah, he was my little boo. And so whenever we started a new school, there used to always be girls trying to fight us, or I don't know. I feel like we used to try to, it was just me. I used to try to prove myself, like, don't mess with me, because I already know, like, in the back of my mind, somebody's gonna try me. Because for one, I'm really little, I'm really short, I'm really small. So girls always just try to, like, oh yeah, she thinks she cute. Like, girl, I know I'm cute, I know I'm beautiful, and you are too. So why are we doing this every time I go somewhere new? Why are we doing this, girl? Anyways, so I used to always have in my mind, like, oh no, these girls not gonna play with me. These nerds not gonna play with me. And I was the type of child, like, in my preteen years. I would say once I started middle school, nah. I'd say around let's say 4th grade up and through all the way to 9th grade, I was a little menace. Yeah, I was a little menace. I used to do things that made my mom mad. I used to get in fights. I used to just do anything. Just doing stupid stuff. But so this particular fight that happened, we started school, I would say about 4 or 5 months in. Everything was real cool. Like, some girls would say something here and there, but it wasn't really nothing to throw hands about, you know. But I was going to PE one day. I was going to PE, and the way the school is set up is like, the classrooms are like, you get in the classrooms from outside. So there's not an actual building over the classrooms. It's just like you walk on the sidewalk and then you go in the class, and that's the class. And then you have to go back outside to go to your next class. That's the way the school is set up. So I was walking to PE down the sidewalk, as I usually do. When I got to PE, some little birdie told me that this girl was talking about my sister. And if you don't know me, one thing about me and my sister, we're gonna ride for each other. If somebody says something about her, something has to do with her, and they don't like her, you don't like me. You don't like me, that means you don't like her. Yeah, me and my twin gonna step for each other every time. Period. Somebody heard this little birdie talk about this girl. I guess they had a friend or whatever. But there was like, somebody was talking about my sister. Oh, what she said? Let me know. I'm not gonna verify. Oh, you were talking about? No, I didn't ask none of them questions. Nowadays, I just don't care about none of that. I don't care what anybody gotta say. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, baby. But back in the day, no ma'am. I don't play like that. I used to try to prove myself for some reason. So after we left PE, I ran up to the girl like, oh, I heard you was talking about my sister. She tried to open her mouth. I said, boo. Yeah, that quick. I don't even know if it's true, y'all. I don't even know if it was true or they were just trying to start a fight. But they did that. They did that thing with that one. Cause I sure hit that girl in the mouth for talking about my sister. So we was fighting, boom, boom, boom. She was fighting me back. And I hit her head on the freaking pole outside, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. I could have sent this girl to the ER. I could have killed this girl. I don't know what part of her head I hit. After that fight, when I hit her head, like, I got into real big trouble. And my mom was already fed up with me because like I said, I was a little menace. Yeah. So, after that, I got sent to this thing called BIC. That's what they call it in Florida. But it's like ISS if you don't know what BIC is. And if you don't know what ISS is, it's like in-school suspension. You gotta go and you gotta sit there and you can't do nothing. So they sent me to BIC. Then I got told that I was getting suspended for fighting, which I was used to. And I didn't care at all. So, after I went home, I told my mom, I guess the school called and I told her what happened or whatever. But I was like, yeah, I was staying for my sister. That's what you taught us, ain't it? That's what you taught us to do. And I did that. I did that, Mom. Anyways, so after I got home, my mom was mad at me because she was like, basically, she wanted us to stand up for each other, but she don't want us to go around and pick fights, which makes sense. I mean, I didn't pick. Okay, I picked that fight. But anyways. So when I got home, my mom was sitting in the living room with a police officer. I was like, oh, no. Oh, hell no. What is you doing here? I walked through that door. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at this man like, what you doing here? So I'm looking at my mom. They looking at me. I was like, All I can think about, Lord, I'm going to jail. Like, I don't know what done happened to this girl. But in all reality, the whole conversation was about me going to alternative school. Alternative school. Y'all, I hated that school. If y'all want a story time on what happened at that school, y'all, them girls is crazy. It was an all-girls school. It's called PACE. If y'all know what that is, if y'all PACE, that's the name of the school. Yeah. Them girls in there, they don't play. They don't play with you. Y'all, ain't gonna lie. Every day I went to school at this school, I was scared for my life. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Them girls trying to get with me. Girl, I don't like girls. Leave me alone. I don't like y'all. I don't like girls. I barely want to be friends with y'all. I'm just saying. So, anyways, they sent me to alternative school. So, after I was suspended, I was at home for, I would say, about a week or two. I was at home until I started going to PACE. Y'all, this boy, I didn't see this boy. We used to always walk home together. Every day after school, he would always walk. What should I name him? No, we're just gonna say that boy. So anyways, that boy, we used to always walk from the school. The school wasn't that far away from the house. Probably 2-3 minutes. So we'll walk from the school, then he'll drop me at home, and then he'll go on his merry little way. Alright, so after I got kicked out of school, I don't know if this man thought I was crazy. I mean, I would have thought I was crazy too. But I just felt really disrespected because, like, I know we don't be doing no kissing, hugging, all that. But you still my boyfriend, so you're still gonna treat me like our girlfriend. You're still gonna come stop by or something. Y'all, I didn't hear from this man. This man he didn't want nothing to do with my crazy ass. So, when I was stuck at home every day after school, I used to pay attention to that clock. I knew what time we got out of school, and I knew what time I got at home. So I just calculated when will I see this dude walking past to go to his house. Y'all, I didn't see this man. He didn't text me on Snapchat. He didn't say nothing to me. If you see this boy, you know what I'm talking about. You did me wrong. Yeah. So I didn't see this boy. And I was like, I felt really hurt. I'm like, wow, I thought this boy was my boyfriend. Like, I was really hurt, y'all. I was telling my sister about it. So this one particular day, I think this was the last day I was finna check for him, cause I felt really like abandoned in that situation. This was the last day I was finna check for him. So I saw him, y'all. We lived in this apartment. It was like, we was like on the second floor. I ran out of the house. I ran out of my room, ran through the house, ran downstairs, ran all the way across the street where I saw him, and I beat that boy up. I was like, what? I was like, I said his name. I yelled his name, and I was like,
why you haven't said nothing to me? Why you haven't called me? Why you haven't texted me back? Where you been? Why you have me walking this way? You haven't been talking to me?
yeah, all in his face. And he looked at me like, so I ran across the street, and I beat that boy up. I beat him up, because I felt really disrespected. He didn't hit me back, so that's good. And this man is big and tall, and my little ass beating this man up, punching him, kicking him, all this stuff. And then, y'all, after I beat him up, while I was beating this man up, there was a dude riding on a bike in front of us. And the dude gonna say, oh, I ain't see nothing. Bro, I was so weak. Like, why is this a normal thing? Yeah, so after that, after that man ain't talk to me. He don't want nothing to do with me at all. But later, like down the line, but we cool. That's pretty much the end of that story time. Y'all, keep God in your life. Things like this won't happen. You won't get angry. You won't get mad about stuff that don't matter. So keep God in your life. Pray, 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 pray. I got a lot more story times. If y'all want to know, if y'all curious about me, if y'all curious about the things that I do, if y'all curious about my past endeavors, like, drop it in the comments below and let me know so I know. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching this story time. Thank y'all so much for my new subscribers. Y'all showing a lot of love. And I really appreciate it, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Alright, JT gang, it's been real. Peace out.